Hey, hey, Chuggy here, and I'm having fun out on my Veteran Lynx electric unicycle. I really enjoy riding around on the Veteran Lynx, and I'm cruising through my parents' neighborhood. I'm using an Insta360 X3D camera. This one I've got inside of a kind of a scuba housing, which quality could be better. In fact, right now I see a little dog hair from my dog Snappy inside the lens. It's kind of like in my knee, but I know later in this video that blows away or goes somewhere else. But yeah, there goes the hair. It's out of here. Anyway, I've also got a little remote for the Insta360 X3D that attaches to my selfie stick that also has a GPS in it, which gives me my bearing and speed. Yeah, cruising pretty good through the neighborhood, 35 miles an hour there. Veteran Lynx is supposedly the world's fastest electric unicycle, so yeah, right, not some good equipment. But it's not just fast, it's really well balanced. It has a nice suspension, and it feels really good in between my legs. And that extra speed that it has kind of works as a cushion for me. It gives me like a margin of error, so that if I am going quickly, that I've got some room. Kind of heading out of the parents' neighborhood. Headed towards the next neighborhood over, and I'm going to take a ride through from Parker, where my parents live, through I'm about to enter Lucas, and then I'll go through Murphy and Wylie, and the ride will wind up in Wylie, just on the other side of Collin County Community College. So yeah, cruising pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be confident to go at this speed with my other unicycle, the Lynx. And also, this is a high wind day. There was probably a good 30 mile an hour straight line winds out of the south. So I'm fighting that through most of the video. When I go into the high winds, I like to go into a nice tight tuck and put my hands in front of me, but carrying the camera, that's not really doable. I kind of have to keep hold the pole of the camera. And by the way, I've got the Insta360 on the selfie stick. I've got a really long selfie stick. It's a 10-foot stick, but I've got probably it extended to about maybe 5 feet. And I've got a couple feet behind my hand and a little counterweight on it. That kind of makes it easier to carry around and not so much stress on my wrist all the time carrying it. Still, nonetheless, you'll see me shift it from hand to hand quite a bit. The carrying it with the wrist guards and everything kind of makes it a little bit difficult. So I did this ride yesterday on January 13th. Actually, yeah, it was the 13th. Today's the 14th. Today we had a high of like 14 degrees on the 14th, so I didn't do a ride today, so I wanted to get in a good ride yesterday. I wound up going to my buddy's house on this ride, and when I got over there, he let me take out his new motorcycle. Motorcycle that he has just barely ridden because he doesn't have his motorcycle endorsement on his license yet. That's something I got many years ago. But he's going to do some safety courses this week and get that endorsement going. On the asphalt road now, going straight into the wind, by the way. It's pretty much out of the south was on the 13th. And yet I'm still able to make, mid-30s, no problem, not even trying to push it, which is good. The speed limit's 30, so that's about how fast I should be going. Actually, I'm following a truck right here. Yeah, I might actually be going a wee bit quicker had there not been the truck in front of me. in a rural urban area where my parents live. It's good fun country to ride the electric unicycle once you get figured out where to go and where not to go, which you know, I've been doing it since June, and I'm kind of starting to get my routes figured out. Yeah, I'm behind the truck, and he's stopping, waiting to go out in the street, so I'm kind of stopping behind him, waiting for him to go. And now that he's gone, I'm going to kind of scoot myself up to where I can see the oncoming traffic. Hippity hoppity hoppity hippity I go. And found me a good spot to cross. Road I'm crossing is Parker Road in Parker, Texas. Did go through a little section of Lucas there before I went into Parker, though. Yep, ripping down the sidewalk. There's a pretty good crosswind coming at me. It's out of the south, so it'd be coming from the right-hand side of this video, moving towards the left. But this Lynx is pretty stinking stable. I can ride pretty nicely in the crosswind. I got blown around a lot more on my previous wheel, which had a smaller wheel, the Patton. Patton had a 16-inch wheel and a 3,000 watt motor. This Lynx has a 3,200 watt motor on a 20-inch wheel, and it is definitely more stable. And yeah, it's 3,200 watts. The motor, apparently with an 8,000 watt peak. And yeah, it moves pretty nice. I really like the tuning that the Leaperkim company puts on their veteran wheels. They ride pretty nice. So I'm crossing Murphy Road here. Normally I have to stop there, but there is no traffic. And I ride just this little section of Murphy Road, which then a little stretch of grass. And then I can hop up on the sidewalk. I actually like to ride the other side of the road better, but there's like a serious mud issue over there where there's no grass in the field on the other side, and mud washes over onto the sidewalk and even into the road. It's like curb deep on the one side of the road. We've been getting a lot of rain lately, so I didn't want to cut through the mud, so I wound up cutting across Murphy Road. And the flag's there at the driveway on the other side of the street. That's for Southfork Ranch, the famous Southfork Ranch, where that TV show Dallas was filmed. Often you'd see actors and actresses like Larry Hagman and I'm trying to remember the name of the actress that played Pam on that show. She was pretty famous too. But anyway, you'd see the famous actor Patrick Duffy. He'd be another one. Actors that you'd see in Parker, Texas, for the filming of Dallas back in the day. Southfork Ranch was their home base on that show. So I hear that Southfork Ranch is going to be sold off and maybe taken down, and that a housing development will go there, which is kind of sad because it was, you know, history of this area. As a kid walking around, people used to ask me how to get there. Tourists from out of town used to ask me how to get there because, you know, that was like one of the main things if you were a tourist in the Dallas area to go see was the famous Southfork Ranch. But yeah, you can kind of see it. It's the building back behind me is the main house there where the actors used to hang by the swimming pool. But onward down Murphy Road, leaving Parker, going into the town of Murphy at this point. Might be this bridge I'm crossing where the actual city boundary is. A lot of times they put boundaries on creek lines. I do this ride quite a bit, so I know it pretty well. And I like the sidewalks out in Parker because I can kind of haul a lot of ass on them because there's not really any cross streets or houses or people ever on them. So yeah, I can get going pretty good. Once I get into Murphy a little more, I'll probably have to slow down a little bit more on the sidewalks because there's a lot of cross streets and About to pass a bench here. And on a lot of days I like to stop and rest at this bench for a minute. What I like to do is put the unicycle on its kickstand, and I'll use it as a footrest, you know, so I can lean back and put my feet up like they're on a coffee table or something when I'm sitting on the park bench using the unicycle as on its kickstand as a footrest. Yeah, this is a nice little park. There's really not too many people on the sidewalks, and you can see down the sidewalks a long way, so you can go pretty quick because you got room to you know, brake and slow down if you're going to come up on people. You can kind of see one of my feet kind of sticks out, like the left hand side foot, which is actually, yeah, my left foot, kind of sticks out to the left. Years ago in my skateboard park in Dallas, I blew out a ligament, and I never really got that fixed. And I found just standing straight that my left foot likes to cock off to the left a bit, a little bow-legged since I've got that blown ligament in the knee. I really didn't realize that that I really like to stand that way until riding the unicycle, when it became apparent, because my left foot is almost always in that position that you can see there, where it's hanging off to the left a bit. Yep, really like these this path. And getting around some people there. Give them a nice wave, saying hey. I really like to get off the trail from people, be super respectful. And transitioning back to street. I probably have left Murphy and into the town of Wylie now. I'm not dead positive where the border is, but if I'm not already in Wylie, I'm getting close at this point. This is a little bit busier road. This is McMillan Road that I'm about to cross. And yeah, I'm slowing down because there's a little oncoming traffic. Now, when I first learned mounting the unicycle was difficult, and even for a while after I got pretty confident while riding, the mounting still was kind of a little bit sketchy. But I've been doing it enough times now that mounting the unicycle just totally seems second nature. I do have to kind of grab the unicycle and cock my weirdly cocked left foot in a little bit for when I mount to do it properly. Cutting back through these neighborhoods, more than likely in Wylie. Checking for cross traffic, and away I go. I really like the Lynx and the fact that I can really keep up with traffic on these residential streets. Got to make a left-hand turn here. In the only other selfie stick video I've done on the unicycle, I forgot to change the selfie stick over to the hands so I could signal. But signaling so people know where I'm going. And on this street, people almost always drive at like 40 miles an hour. So that's probably what I'm doing on the unicycle. I like to go quick on this particular street because the cars do too. The shadow there, you can kind of see my selfie stick setup with the encasing, you know, the scuba encasing for my Insta360 on the front, the big bubble, and how I've got it a little bit behind me with the weight on it to balance it out. Checking the traffic behind me and my little helmet mirror there. Helmet mirror is pretty telephoto, so you got to kind of look and cock your head to see what's behind you, but because it's telephoto, you can really see for a ways down the road behind you with it. And at first I didn't like it too much, but now that I've gotten used to using it, I do really like the helmet mirror. By the way, I'm rocking new sunglasses today. Just got these in the mail from Amazon on this day, Saturday the 13th. And they're pretty cool. They come with 3 sets of lenses that you can change out. So you got night lenses, ultra dark polarized lenses, and then the basic sunglass lenses, the ones I'm wearing. And they feel like a pretty high quality build. I like them. Let me grab the case that they're in. I can tell you what their brand name is. These are called Torg, T-O-R-E-G-E sunglasses. Yeah, I got them on Amazon, and yeah, so far I'm a fan. They seem pretty nice, and they're only like 20 something bucks. You know, they weren't wicked expensive. Anyway, I just turned into Collin County Community College, Wylie. I like to ride through here. Don't know why, just like to do it. I did a stair drop video for YouTube not too long ago, and the steps that I dropped in, I'm going to drop again this time through too. I've gotten into dropping a lot bigger steps. However, on this particular ride, I didn't go to where the big steps are. I've been doing like 30 step drops, but this is only like a 9-step drop. At the time I did it, when I filmed the last video, it had been the biggest stair drop I'd done, but yeah, I've done a lot bigger since. Once again, looking for my lost remote for my Insta360. I came through here again on the way back and did the same drop just to make sure that I hadn't lost it dropping the steps there. Seldomly are there any students on the sidewalks around this campus either. It seems like they've got parking lots out by each building, and the kids go straight in. And once again, you can see down these sidewalks for a long way. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to make a video showing riding the Lynx. It is a very smooth, very refined wheel. I am super enjoying it. If you like riding an electric unicycle and have the money to get one, I would say the Lynx would be a great investment for anybody who'd want to get one. Stopping across the street and practicing those teeters a little bit. Oh, didn't last long, the light. Anyway, I'm going to cut out, headed for my buddy's Bender to go ride the motorcycle, and